G'day guys, Chris here from EFS. We are excited to announce that we brought on Dion and Xtreme Adventures to be a brand ambassador for EFS Suspension 4x4 accessories. So we're down here at the Gold Coast, and that's right, we're fitting a set of these canvas seat covers to this weapon of a rig behind me. So let's get stuck into that bad boy right now. Woohoo! So we're going to start ripping this thing apart, getting them on. So first thing, we're going to rip these headrests off. Now Dion, don't think that you're getting away from this scot-free, you'll be doing the other side, bloke. So, headrests off, opening up the bag, neatly packed in there. Now I love these things. Also the EFS seat covers are they're actually SRS airbag compliant, so for those vehicles fitted with, this is your choice. Not only that, is that when we find it, on the back, on the inside, you'll actually see that it's actually got a non-slip surface, and then behind that it's got like a cushion layer, so if you are out and the seats do get a little bit wet or something underneath, is that it still creates an air pocket underneath that allows it to ventilate. So these things are just the bee's knees. So we've got one of the headrests, we've got one of the seat covers. We'll put the others to the side, and then we'll get stuck onto them a little bit later. So start with the headrest here. Can be a bit tight. Now with these, you don't want to just rip and pull them because they are a snug fit. They're actually purpose designed for each and every make and model. So they're not just a generic one which is just like a throw over you just sort of do anything with. These are made purpose for each and every make, so they are a snug fit, which is probably what you want. Righto, I'll get stuck into this. Now which way's the front, which way's the back? Well, it tells me on the inside. Now, doesn't help when you've got short little chunky arms like myself, and that Toyota don't leave much space to get in, but it's not a bad thing. So we'll get in. As you can see on the back, they're actually not like the Velcro that you see some of the other cheaper, I suppose, seat covers use. There's actual buckles, so they feed through, they buckle up, and then you can tighten them right up. So as I said, SRS airbag compliant, water resistant. They also fire retardant, so that's not a bad thing. So something else about them is that they actually come with the map cover, or the old map section down the back, so when they're over you actually still retain the if the vehicle does have the little pockets at the back, it does retain those. Alternatively, if your vehicle doesn't, well, now you've got those added on as well, so that's a little bonus. So we'll get them on, and then we'll just slide them over. Doesn't help that Dion's got such a big bloody truck and I'm only a shorty. It's like we said, don't just keep reefing them down. You want to just work at them nice and slowly. Because they are SRS airbag compliant, they're the double stitched. So you want to pull them down nice and neat, and when you get them to the point, and then you can just keep pulling them down. Righto. Unbuckle these, feed them through. You can see the buckle there goes behind or between the two seats. Feed it down, and then one underneath the front, and then it's also got the ones on the side and that strap around. When you first get them and you put them in, they will be they'll sit out like all seat covers do. They'll sit out and they'll balloon a little bit, just on the backrests until they pull in. So the more you drive, obviously, the more it'll actually really sort of snug up to the vehicle, its seats itself. So that's always a bonus. So I've fed those two straps through. Then what we will do is we'll go to around the back, and then we'll be able to pull them down. But for now, what we'll do is we'll just pull these ones down over the front, and then we'll get to the other side. here I am pulling strange faces. I was actually just going to note is that for those seats, as I said, because they are all custom designed for each model, so for the Hilux here, you've got the little side dial on the side here for the seat to actually give you the height rest. This has a cutout for it, so it actually sits and snugs out behind it. So I think of everything. So we'll go to the back now, and I suppose we'll start cinching them up and pulling them tight, and we'll go from there. Righto guys, so we've just finished up these EFS Canvas seat covers for the front of Dion's Xtreme Adventures Luxy. So guys, as you can see, they'll bed in nicely. The more you sit on them, the comfier they actually be getting. So if you need to get your hands onto any of our EFS products, Canvas seat covers the same, guys, www.efs4x4.com.au or 1300 337 493 and we'll get you kitted out. Well, there it is guys. In as little as 20 minutes we fitted out this Xtreme Adventures Luxy with all of those beautiful canvas seat covers guys. So if you need to get your hands on any of the EFS seat covers, efs4x4.com.au or 1300 337 493 and that'll get you in contact with the closest dealer. Thanks.